Imagine waking up every day having to decide what to do, what you can do, what you can't do. Because every decision affects your energy levels for that day and the following days. This is the life of someone living with lupus. Lupus is a chronic inflammatory disease where the body's immune system attacks itself, its tissues, its organs, for no reason. The body is essentially allergic to itself. Lupus is one of the most difficult diseases to diagnose due to everybody's body is different. Therefore, lupus affects everybody differently. And all the symptoms sometimes mimic other diseases. I went undiagnosed from 15 to 21. I suffered alone, as many people do. Lupus symptoms vary. The one thing that we all have in common is we all get a butterfly rash. For me, it just looks like I'm wearing blush. It affects me right here. Looks like a butterfly. Thankfully today, I do not have that rash. It affects the joints. There are 360 joints in the human body. Imagine every single one of them hurting at the same time. Chest pain, dry eye, headaches. Not to mention all the tissue damage if it affects your organs. For me, I lost my teeth at the age of 29. These are fake. The causes of lupus, there really isn't one. You're born with it. There is medically induced lupus, but for most people, we don't know what causes it. The causes of flare-ups, however, vary. Stress, definitely a cause. Medications you take can cause a flare. Sun exposure can cause flares. Hormones, because the majority of lupus sufferers are women. So when our hormones fluctuate, so does our lupus. For most people, it hits them in their teens. Treatment for lupus. There's a few. NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. NSAIDs is easier to say. They help. Immunosuppressants. They help, but they come with a host of problems. You catch every other disease, every other illness that comes around. Majorly help is diet. Changing your diet, eating healthy. This helps. Now, why am I telling you all of this? When you see somebody who looks fine, imagine them battling this illness on the inside, because lupus is invisible. We are all raging a battle that nobody can see. So if you have a friend who has an immune issue, because lupus never comes to the party alone, other immune problems, autoimmune diseases, accompany lupus. So when your friend says they can't go out tonight, don't think of them as flaky. When they have to rest instead of clean, do not see them as lazy. When they say they hurt, do not think they're just asking for sympathy. Because we are never believed. We are never heard. I did this speech to raise awareness so that people would understand. So people would see us. We look fine, but we're not.